Hi guys.
Hi, sir.
Hi, good morning. So then yesterday, so we completed the arrays concept, right? So today we can start the object. Okay. So as discussed previous, so in JavaScript, we are having the two type of data types. One is primitive data types. Second one is non-primitive data types. So in the JavaScript, each and everything, as we said before, in JavaScript, everything is an object. Everything is an object. A primitive values, okay, a primitive value is a value that has no properties or methods. Okay, so in this JavaScript, primitive values, there is no methods, there is no methods or properties. Okay, so we are defining only values, and we are assigning only values to the specific variable, either if it is a string, if it is a number, if it is a boolean. Okay, these three comes under the primitive data types. We can store only one value inside of these primitive data types. So we cannot store any properties, we cannot store any methods, right? Okay, so in JavaScript, it defines 5 types of the primitive data types. Last two is the special data types. Okay, null and undefined is the special data types. These two also can store only single value. Okay, remaining three is string, number, boolean. These three are the, as usual, comes under the boolean, primitive data types. Okay, so then next one is the next one. So booleans can be an object. It is defined with a new keyword. It is defined with a new keyword like this. So we can create another file 68.html. Okay. So then here, so HTML. So then head, title, JavaScript, primitive data types. Okay. Script. Okay. So how we can define it? So as usual, so we can define the, so let let so my goal equal to, so by directly we can define it, true we can define it. Okay, so this way we can define, or otherwise, so if you want to define it as an object, so new of boolean, so then we can define inside this one. Okay, this way we can define. Okay, so this way is call it as a object. Okay, so if you want to define, So this way also, this way and that way, so both are same way. So this is the object model. Okay, at the same way, at the same time, so we can define the number also, and also we can define the object, sorry, string also. So how we can define it? So for suppose let so my num equal to new of number. So then inside we can define the number. Okay, so then let so my string equal to new of string. So then inside welcome. Okay, so this way also we can define the primitive data types. This way also we can define the primitive data types. Document dot or console.log. So then here so my boolean. So then console.log. So then my num console.log my string. Okay, so this way we can define it. So if we can execute this one, console, see this one, so boolean. Okay, so what type of it is? Boolean type. Okay, what type of it is? It is a boolean type. So what method we are using? Constructor. So boolean constructor we are used. Okay, so value of so then so where is the value? So these are the primitive values, either false or true. Okay, either false or true. Okay, so then here so we are defining the number property type. So we are calling the constructor number constructor. Okay, so these are the next string also same thing. How it is stored? How it is stored? So it is stored in the array. String is stored in the array concept. Then length is 7 and and so the last index is 6. Okay, so property primitive value is welcome and its a property type is string. Okay, so see here, so these are the methods we are having in string. See, okay, are you able to see all these methods? Anchor, yet, big, blink, bold, char yet, char coded, char pointed, concat, string, ends with, fixed, font color, font sizes includes, index of, italics, last index of. So these methods we already discussed. Math, okay, pad end, pad start, repeat, replace all, set, slice, small, split, starts with, strike, sub-SC or substring. Okay, so all these things we already discussed. These are the methods we are having in this array. Okay, clear? So the next one is so dates. Dates we are always called as a object only. So we are defining always with let my date equal to new of date. Okay, so this way we are defining. Okay, console.log. So what we are defining? My date. See this one. You can see. See, this is the one. Okay, so the next one is maths are always objects. Then regular expressions are always objects. Arrays are always objects. Functions are always object, objects are always object. Okay, so these methods we are directly calling because of it is storing the multiple values. These are the non-primitive data types. Date, maths, regular expressions. So the date and maths are functions. All right, math functions and date function, or we can call it as a date object, math object. So, after that, arrays, so functions and objects. So next one is object. Object we are already discussed about this one. So JavaScript variables can also contain the many values. Those type of things are called the non-primitive data types. Those type of things are called the non-primitive data types. Okay, so the next one is, so object values are written as a name and value pairs. Object values are written in name and value pairs. So we can define the arrays. So this one also we can consider as an array. Okay, we can call it as an array, but so this is a named array. Okay, this is a named array. Okay, so we can see that 69.html. Okay, so first how we can define it. So let my array equal to, so how we can define it, so this way, and we can define in, one line, or we can define in so multiple lines also inside of this one. So name equal to name colon, so then Teja live tracks. Okay, so we have to give the comma, not colon. Whenever we are defining with curly braces, we have to give the comma. So then email equal to email colon. Okay, so Teja at mail.com. Okay, so then comma, so yes, colon, so 30. So it's a number, right? It's a number. So then status true. True means active. Okay, so this way we can create an named array or object. So in the arrays, indexed array, numeric indexed array called is normal arrays. Named arrays is called the objects. Named arrays is called the object. We can call it as object. So then how we can call these things? How we can call these things? So we will see. Document dot get element by id. So then result. So we have to create a empty element id equal to result. Okay, so the next one, that inner html is a method to print the JavaScript result in the browser, in the window, equal to. So then how we can call this one? So my array dot name. Okay, so this way we can print it. My array dot name. Okay, so name equal to and plus, so then email is email is so then plus is, so my array dot email. So up to here we can see 69.html, you know. So this way we can print it. So this way we can print the JavaScript object values. Okay. So this is the way we can print the JavaScript variables. So the next one is create a JavaScript object. In JavaScript, we can define and create your own objects. Okay. So there are different ways to create an object. So first one is the JavaScript literals. First one is the JavaScript literal. So this way is calling the, so this way is calling the object JavaScript object literals, creating the object literal way. So that means, so we can define with index by directly to the object. We can append to the object values by directly to that variable, or we can call it as object. Okay. So the next one is the, where is this one? So next one is the with new keyword. Create a single object with the new keyword. So we can create an object with a new keyword. Okay. So the next one is the mutable. Define an object constructor and then create object of the constructor type. So first we can create a function. So then after that we can create an object based on that either function, or we can call it as constructor, or we can call it as constructor. Okay. So then create an object using object dot create. Object dot create. So these many ways we can create an object. Okay. So after creating an object, so we are accessing the either function values, or either inside whatever the objects we are created inside those object values, we can access those values. So that is only having, so in, that is only concepts we are having in objects. Okay. So then we can see one by one. We can see one by one. So first one is the using object letters. So this is the easiest way to create a JavaScript object. So just now we created, that is the easiest way to create an object using an object literals. So you both define and create an object in one statement. Okay. So if you can create an object and you can define values in a single statement, so that is called so object literals. Okay. So just now we seen that example. So the next one is the using new keyword. Using new keyword. So, okay. So then we can see how we can create an object. First we can create an object. So based on that object, so we can JavaScript JavaScript literal object. Okay. So the next one is 70.html. So JavaScript create object with new keyword. Okay. So then how we can create it? So first we have to create an object. So let my obj let my obj equal to, okay. So new of object, yes, created object, right. So then how we can add the values to this object? So then after that, so we can append the values to the, so my obj dot name equal to my obj dot name equal to Teja live tracks. Okay, so then semicolon, we cannot give the comma for this one. Only if we can create an object with a single statement, then only we have to give the comma. So if you are now we are creating object, so first we are defining and we are appending the values to that object. So we are appending to the values to that object. We are appending the values to the object, then we have to give the multiple statements. So now you can say, so my obj dot name, so then my obj dot email equal to, okay, so Teja at mail.com, so then colon, so my obj dot my obj dot phone equal to so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so the next one, my obj dot, so then e is equal to 30. So then my obj dot my obj dot status equal to true. Okay, so this way we can define in object. In object, we are storing the string, we are storing the number, we are storing the boolean values. Okay, so then in future, so we can add the functions also in this. That means constructor. So then how we can call it? How we can call this one? So same way. So then and and status status equal to plus my obj dot my obj dot status we can call. So here my obj is the object. Okay, now you can see. Okay, status, what happened? There it is. Okay, so this way is calling the, this way you can call it as creating an object with a new keyword. Creating an object with new keyword. So the next one is the the next one is the object mutables. Objects are mutables. Okay, object are mutable. So that means, so we can after creating same thing, after creating this one, so same thing, so we can append this object to the another variable. We can append this object to the another variable, so that way is called the mutables. That process is called the mutable. Okay, so then 71.html objects are mutable means, so then, so we can define this one, my, so let okay, so my new obj equal to my obj. Okay, so now you can see. Okay, so this way also we can call, and also we can print this one using thing. So this object, my new obj, also we can call it. See now, same output. So this process is called, so if first we are created object with the name called my obj, so then this my obj name we can append to the my new obj. So we are this complete object, so we are created one variable. Okay, So that variable name called my obj as a variable we are created. So then next one, so this variable we are appending, we are assigning to this my new obj. Okay, so this process is called the object mutables. Object mutables. Okay, clear? So the next one is the JavaScript properties. JavaScript properties using new keyword. So then after that mutable. So then after that JavaScript properties. Okay, so properties are the values associated with the JavaScript object. Properties are values associated with the JavaScript object. A JavaScript object is a collection of unordered properties. JavaScript object is a collection of unordered properties. So that means so basically we cannot define any order, so we don't have any order for this because of we are creating the index with our custom index. It's not any numeric index is not there, it is not automatically created. So we are creating the values with our custom index. So that one is called the collection of unordered properties. Properties can usually be changed, added, and deleted, but some are read-only. Okay, so we can call these objects, we can call these properties with the either array or object base. Okay, with the dot also we can create, or array based also we can call these object properties. Now you can see it. 72.html. Okay, so this is let my obj equal to my obj equal to okay, name equal to name colon, so then Teja. Okay, comma, so the next one is colon 30, so then comma, so then email colon teja@mail.com. Okay, so this is where we are having. So this one we can call it as this one we can call it as so we are having the two different things. So document that, so this is the result one we are appending, this is the result. So first one, name, so we can call in array concept. If you want to call in array concept, so then we can call it as my obj name, right? So the next one, my obj is so my obj then is okay. So the next one, email my obj email. So this way also we can call the object. So this way is calling is the arrays calling with the named index. It's a custom indexes. So we don't have any ordered property. It's a unordered property. So we can call it anywhere, anytime. So with our custom indexes, custom properties. Right. So then next one. So previously we are called it, right? So this way, so my obj, okay, so then my obj my obj email. So then my obj yes. Now you can see. So both the methods are working. 72.html. Somewhere we are having enter.
Yes, sir. Result one did not result. You can result one, the result one, result.
ID is not there. Okay. So this way also we can call the objects. Okay. So the next one is the next method is okay. So these two ways we can access the object values. Okay. So the next one is the object loop, JavaScript for in loop. So previously we are having for loop, while loop, do while loop in the looping statement. So this is the foreign loop, another one. Okay. So in the JavaScript foreign statement loops through the properties of an object. Loops through the properties of an object. So how we can use this loop. So then now you can see 73.html. Okay. So this is my array. This is my object. So then I'm calling this one. So using for in. So let so I'm creating one new variable. So either new or text equal to, so I am defining the empty. Okay. So the next one for for okay. So let let so that what is my obj is there, right? So we can append that one as a let a in. So all the values we are appending to the a. All the values we are whatever the object values and properties we are appending to the so a variable. Okay. So then my obj, whatever obj values, obj properties are there, so all these properties I am appending to this a variable. Okay. So then so then so all those values, whatever values are there, whatever values are there, so then I am appending to the txt. Okay. Text plus text plus. So after creating this one, so this one is considering as a, this one is considered as a array. Okay. This one is convert as an array. Now you can see equal to my obj of okay. So a, so then now you can see. Okay. Now you can see. So I'm printing this one, I'm appending this one. Okay. So all this text, so complete all this data having inside of this text, inside of this text. Now you can see. Okay. 73.m teja30teja@mail.com, right? So then you can give one break to this one. Plus br, this continuously, so up to whatever length object length is having, so up to that length, so it is continuously running the loop. Okay, so this is called the foreign loop. Okay, so we are having four looping statements in JavaScript. One is for loop, so the next one is while loop, do while, then for in. So these are the looping statements we are having in JavaScript. Okay, clear? So the next one is the deleting an object.